Didn't stop drinking till 4 Sunday morning. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. Jesus. Where is it? 29, 30? No, it's not. It's 28/29 because I missed last week's. Here I was saying I was late and then I missed one completely. Sorry, guys. I'm sure you've not missed me too much. But last week was a tremendously busy week. I was out most nights, here, there and everywhere. We had friends over a couple of nights. My wife had like one of these perfume parties, so we had to get the house ready for that. I went to watch Mickey Flanagan on one night. Can't remember when it was such a blur. And I just run out of time. I didn't have time to film this, edit it and upload it. But as it turns out, I didn't do any brewing at all, and the only thing that I was doing was sorting the beer out for the bonfire night, which went down an absolute storm.
Fast, heart is booming, got a smile on my face that's blooming, no sky and I'm fine with...
I was not in the best shape on the Sunday morning, and then my sister's kids woke us up at 6 in the morning, so I had about 2.5 hours sleep. I woke up still paralytically drunk and spent the rest of the day feeling sorry for myself. But it went down a storm again. 80 pints went like that. I can't believe it. Which is probably another reason why I missed last week's, because in 2 weeks I've managed to consume 160 pints with the help of many people. But still had my fair share. Another bottle of Jägermeister was drunk Saturday night, which was probably not a good idea. We had my brother-in-law Paul, who you've probably seen before, the little one with ginger hair. He got so drunk he was falling through the conifers. Found it absolutely amusing. And my other brother-in-law John decided he would take his shoes and socks off and do firewalking. Which, oh dear me, did not go well. Sadly, in the rush I forgot my camera, so I have no footage of it. But I have got a picture of the bar that I made, the makeshift bar, so let's have a look at it now. Managed to get the box put together. Got it rigged up so I had the taps on the other side, just the picnic taps, and managed to get it gassed up. It was running perfectly. Went down a storm. People left all their beer and just drank mine. My sister had a table full of ale, bottles of ale, which is a good compliment. I kept saying to people, that's the best compliment a brewer can have, is when you would much rather drink mine than the beer that you used to. As you can see, empty fermenters that need filling. So, Christmas is just around the corner. I need to be brewing up for Christmas, and I'm in two minds of whether to do a lager, like a Pilsner, American IPA, or some sort of gold ale, or amber ale, blonde ale, something sort of light. I don't want something too heavy, or too sort of high on the ABV. I want to try a hoppy beer, but put most of the hops in the flavour and aroma and not sort of have it too bitter. So I might do some sort of golden ale, which is extremely hoppy on the nose and palate and not so much on the bittering. Which brings me round to the coconut IPA. that we brewed up for the bonfire night. This was the first recipe I made up. Sat on Beersmith and inputted everything, and sort of had a pen and paper and sort of messed about with it, and it turned out an absolute, it was beautiful, really, really nice. Ended up dry hopping it with more Cascade, 24 grams of, and I couldn't get hold of any coconuts in time, and luckily my wife had a packet of dried coconut and I used that, and it was really, really nice. It came out darker than I wanted. I was worried that it would be too bitter, but it didn't. It turned out perfectly fine, and I think the reason is that it had some residual sweetness left in it, which sort of played off the bitterness, and that is because it didn't ferment all the way through. When I went to do the secondary and I tested it, I was at sort of 10.25 from 10.68. The yeast just sort of bottomed out, and I was worried about it. But on the tasting it tasted fine. It didn't taste sweet at all. It tasted normal. It tasted what you would expect from a beer that had fermented all the way through. But I'm glad it didn't, because like I said, it had some of that residual sweetness left, which played against the bittering, and it was a winner. So I'm really pleased about that. And also the cider, 8.6 that turned out at. My God, that was like rocket fuel. That is the crippler. That's what crippled everyone on the night. There was, how many was left at about 3 in the morning? Probably 6 or 7 out of like 50, and that is what did it. Sent us merry on his way. Having said that, I didn't have a headache the next day. I just felt still drunk and probably lacking in sleep. That is one of the best things about brewing your own beer. No preservatives in it, and I think that's what gives me especially a hangover. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think I should do for Christmas. And I haven't even seen any Homebrew Wednesday videos recently. I've been that busy, but I'm going to make time in the next couple of days and look at them. So sorry if I've not commented on any and liked them. And that's it. Stay tuned, stay safe, keep a brewing pinky out, and I'll see you all soon. See you later, guys.